right. We are back. This is episode 47. This is the Jovany Ventura Show. This is Jovany, like always. This is TT. She's back. This is the second or third episode.
This is my second.
Didn't you call once?
Oh, I called.
Yes, right. We called her once into an episode, but this is the second full episode of the Jovany Ventura Show.
And subscribe.
Yes, you know it, like always. Let's say hi to the audience in the room. Thank you. You ever seen Berman Rock?
Oh, that guy with the nice hair?
Dude, oh my God. I was about to say, TT has better hair than you, no offense.
He has beautiful hair.
He does. So what was the topic we were talking about? We're talking about inexperienced men?
Inexperienced
men.
And women.
And women. Okay, I've seen it in men. I'm going to just one example. I think we know the person.
Okay, go.
Or maybe not. We don't know yet. Do we?
Go.
I've seen it where like that person put up with things where I don't know if it was even healthy to a certain point. Like it was like he was putting up with things. I'm like, dude, this is a lot. Like it was, I wouldn't say like physical abuse or even like, but I would argue mental. No, but I would argue mental abuse.
Oh, fuck.
Because like it goes to a point like, okay, like if your partner keeps disrespecting you in different ways, and because like of the inexperience, you thinking like, oh, like this is the best I can get and I can't find anybody else, it's gonna become a problem, right? To the point where like doing these stories, like I've heard the girl who says we're gonna break up all the time, or the person that says, dude, I know a situation where like let's just say like that person is like, not even if they're having sex with an opposite person, but they're pretty much making it so obvious that they're available to other men. And I'm like, dude, why do you put up with that?
Yeah. And
the only thing I can think of is your inexperience with women, or just maybe at that time such low self-esteem that you put up with it.
But like honestly, with the women that do that, like like I had like my immature times, you know, when I was younger. So I think back then, like at least just speaking for myself.
Yeah.
But I see some women that do so much to just get attention from other men, and I think they're just looking for validation. So, which is wrong. Like, I feel like your validation should come from your man's or from the people that love you, like, which is your family, your like parents, friends. So
you're saying like, but you're saying more like in the sense of like appearing single on social media, or you're saying just in general?
Like acting single on social media.
Gotcha.
Because like, it's just, I feel like something's lacking there. And I feel like either they're not happy or they are just looking for validation.
You think it looks worse on women or men?
I think it looks, unfortunately, worse on women. I think we look desperate.
Really?
I think we look desperate. Like,
actually, I mean, I can see that because people would make the argument, but like a guy trying to have sex with a girl is really hard for that to happen. If a girl wants to, it's gonna happen. So for you to be that desperate to do that is crazy.
Like women doing that looks desperate, but men doing that looks sad.
Yes, that's a better way to put it. Okay.
Like it just looks very sad and pathetic. Like it's just like, damn. Like I feel bad.
But you were never in that phase where you felt like, I want to say dumb or even naive, but even you felt like, damn, I'm really putting up with stupid shit that I shouldn't be put up with.
I think everybody knows they're putting up with stupid shit. They just don't leave. Leave. Just do just scream help.
But okay, but the thing, you think was your inexperience, or you think maybe the awareness, self-love of being like, dude, I can get somebody else.
People know they can get other people. Like I think it's the sea is so big, you know.
That's facts.
But the thing is, I think they're just afraid of losing the what if, you know, or losing the memories, you know. So people get scared to just let go, and people don't like feeling uncomfortable being alone. Being alone, you are vulnerable. You have so much time on your own that you're thinking about things, and people don't want to feel uncomfortable. So being uncomfortable,
it's facts.
Is not something people like to be.
I think we talked about that one time also, like in a private conversation. Now I'm putting it on the podcast. Sorry for that. But jokes aside, I remember we did talk about that. Well, me personally, I do enjoy being like single, and a lot of people don't know how to be single.
So I enjoyed being single. Yeah. And it wasn't even just because I wanted to be with other guys. It wasn't even like that. It was just the fact that
enjoying your own time.
Yes. I love being by myself, or like I like getting up and going somewhere without reporting to somebody, and it's not even reporting. I don't want to say that word reporting because
That does sound crazy.
But
Like
it
whoever
sounds
you
very
dated
crazy.
sounded crazy. As heck.
but like I've heard people that are like, oh, I don't want like I don't want to throw. I'm not gonna put names out there, but like
Say it. Just kidding.
like I know, like I knew a couple that the girl was like, I don't want to report every time I go somewhere, and the guy just wants to know when you get home, you know,
Yeah.
or when you get with your friends at a bar. He wasn't asking like, I need every fucking report. Like,
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna buy this candy from 7-Eleven. I'm gonna go down the street and get gas. I don't think that's what he wanted, but I think that was a lack of communication.
Yeah, I think what he was looking for was transparency.
And that.
You know what I mean? Like transparency sounds like it's a little like iffy for some people because they don't understand what that means. Transparency just means like, okay, let's say if your thing was I'm gonna go to the club, or an example, right?
Yeah.
And you're cool with it, but then you end up at a strip club. They're not telling you to report. Just say, hey, I know I told you we're going here. I just want you to know we're gonna go up here. That's it. They're not saying, you're not like checking in, which is just being transparent with that happens. And that's another topic too. Do you think it's cheating if you go to the strip club? What are you laughing?
I used to go to the strip clubs just like with my friends, just to eat nachos.
Actually, that's funny. Women
The
make,
food is good.
yeah, fact.
The
Thank you.
food is
Thank you.
fucking good.
Can you tell the women out there?
The food is good.
Thank you.
Relax. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah,
Like,
women
the
be like,
food-
oh, you're just going for the women. I'm not saying I'm not gonna see some ass. What I'm saying is
No.
the hot chicken tenders
You
are
know-
fucking bomb.
Yes, or the fucking nachos, dude.
Have you seen the catfish that's Brian there?
No.
Like, you know when they do like the catfish like fried?
oh my god.
That shit looks better than fucking.
the
yeah, it's crazy.
$2 steaks.
Yeah, it's facts. Actually,
And-
we still need to go to the strip club.
Yes. I love strip clubs. I actually, honestly, it's art. I think it's art because how can a bitch just twirl around on the ceiling and not eat shit? Or I'm just waiting for her to eat shit because that'd be crazy.
Actually, you ever seen that happen live when you're there? No,
like
right.
somebody
Someone eats
twirls-
shit, just fall
No,
down.
I've never seen it, but I would love to see that one day.
That'd be fucking
that'd be
hilarious.
crazy.
That'd be crazy.
But like, you know, like P Valley. That
Oh, I
show?
fucking love that show.
Oh my god, yes, that
Yes.
show is crazy. Like how? I'm just like mesmerized. I'm just like, damn.
Actually, what's the best strip club you think you've ever been to? Like state wise, because I heard Las Vegas is
Statewide.
too big.
So I went to a strip club. I think they call it the Library,
Okay.
and it's somewhere in Anaheim. And the girls go there.
By the way, I'm just taking notes, Edith. Don't think I'm trying to, you know.
The girls there just know how to fucking dance. Like I was just like, holy shit! Like it was just a show.
But question: do you feel like when you would go, because now BBLs is a thing now, you think that was a thing back then, or were the girls' bodies not really natural? Because I feel like when I was younger, it was more natural bodies. Nowadays, I feel like everyone has a BBL.
I feel like back then it was very natural, but like, I see more titties, like tit jobs, than ass jobs. But like, I feel like it's a little different now.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Question: do you think? Why should I think? Because me and Edith always do this. Because we say, do we judge people, right? And I'm gonna ask you: do you judge women if they get their bodies done?
No,
Okay,
I don't really care. It's not my body. I don't care.
that's fair too. I don't really care.
I don't. I just will judge you if it looks like shit, and I'm gonna be like, that shit was done in TJ, or that shit was done in the backyard of somebody's house. Like, at least go spend money, spend good money, and like get a good. Like I know, like there are some good doctors. There is. I'm not shitting on people that went to TJ. I'm sure there's good doctors out there.
No,
But
but
I'm
it's
just
true
like-
though. I
but,
mean,
like,
we know
make
we
sure-
know what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, make sure you just do your research. Like you just don't just do it in the back of an alley and just fucking hope for the best.
Because I think the problem is a lot of women have like those skinny ass legs and too big of an
yeah,
ass. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. Like
yeah,
the
it does.
ant-
Yeah, it does. Look really,
Like
really
I saw a lady at my gym, and she was like an older lady, and you can see it's just she's very very wide, like small waist, and then boom. But
Dude,
it's like
I
weird.
went-
It's like an egg shape.
Dude, I went on a date once because I always told Edith my favorite part of not even being single or even being in a relationship. My thing's always been dating. Like I love to date, right? That was always my thing. Maybe because the high of always like getting somebody new, you know, kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's always a rush because you're always on a high. You're always like getting to know somebody, right?
Yeah,
Not really that serious because you're always just talking, right?
it's
Dude,
exciting.
I went out with I went out with a girl that had a BBL. She was a super nice girl, dude, but her shit was so bad. I I felt so bad. Like it went to the side.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like that bad.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's some.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really judge the sense of you getting the surgery because I'm like, it's cool. Like, I don't really care. I think it's more like that. Like, if you're gonna do it,
pay money.
Yeah, pay money.
But don't be cheap. Just don't be cheap.
But how much is it though?
Like I've heard like 10 G's, and then I've heard 3,000, and I'm like, I would
go probably around in the middle, 5 or 7.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go with
like,
the 3,000.
Not the 3,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like I feel like if you're gonna do like I'm so about health. Like if you want, you gotta invest in your body.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
With health, whatever you put on your body, whatever you put on your face, whatever you put on your hair, pay that money, pay that extra money.
Yeah, facts.
It's just better. The quality is gonna be better. Like with anybody that's considering doing any plastic surgery, I would just do your research before you do so because you just never know.
Like you don't. And that's the scary part.
Yeah, and like I've seen people that have terrible like boob job. Like I knew somebody, like no names, but she she got her boobs done and like she ended up getting like
one nipple that way, one nipple this way.
No, she ended up getting an infection.
Oh, that's horrible.
And like she ended up going to the hospital and she almost died.
You know what's crazy? A doctor got sued because they left a cloth, like a towel, in
God.
somebody.
Yeah,
it wasn't over a boob job, but during surgeries. That's what I'm saying. You got to be really careful with doctors.
I had back surgery, and I did like I was too young for that, but my parents did their research, and we went to meet different doctors, back surgeons, and I remember they went through their history and like how many deaths they had, like if they died on their table, because that is important. So like
super.
You know, so I feel like people need to not jump the gun and actually do research.
Do the due diligence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's facts. Okay, so remember, I know it's kind of a little off topic, but remember that thing I was telling you about that one person that she said she was pregnant and she wasn't?
Oh, I know. I know who you're talking about.
So we got confirmed that, because I have another friend that she's like she's a nurse / midwife. I call her midwife. She's like, no, that's a higher position. I'm like, you deliver babies. I see you as a midwife.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, okay, well, tell me the situation. And I told her, she's like, that makes no fucking sense. And mind you, yeah, it's crazy. Yep. So the thing is, like, she was pregnant. She said that she was pregnant. That ended up being a big, big lie. And then I'm like, and then she's like, what do you do? I'm like, I don't know. Because it's like, do you tell the person or do you not tell the person? It's a really weird situation.
Honestly, that is a very...
That's a sensitive subject.
That's a very sensitive and tricky situation.
And it's a big accusation. So I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with that information? I'm just sit there like, hey, I don't know how to tell you this.
She a liar.
But it's the thing too. I guess I know it's gonna sound fucked up. I guess the only good thing is that there are no, because what's worse, that or it'd be worse if they do have a kid and she says, oh, that's your kid, and I find out it's not. Then I think it's a little more easy for me. Hey, bro, you should go check that kid out because, you know what I'm saying? Because you're paying child support or whatever. You're taking care of the child.
Yeah.
This lie is that she said that she was and she was. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it's somewhere like a wishy-washy.
But my thing is, like, why lie about that?
Because you want to keep somebody.
Yeah, but that's
be
crazy.
Honest. You never lied her over to keep them back. Be honest.
When I was younger, yes. Younger.
You can't. This is the problem. You can't keep using the whole, when I was younger.
When I was young.
Okay, fine. When you was younger.
I'm dying with cancer.
What did you? Did you?
No.
You did.
No. No.
Actually, what's the biggest lie I said?
What did I say?
That's a good one. Okay, what's the biggest? I mean, I've lied a lot. No shit. But okay,
I feel like everybody's lied.
For sure. But like a big lie like that.
What lie have I said? I'm trying to find a good, funny one.
Oh, I have a good one. I told somebody I loved them and I didn't love them.
Oh, that's sad.
That's not really sad. I think the environment wasn't sad.
Mm.
And I'll explain after you say yours.
Mm.
You're smiling, so I already have one. You already have one. I know you. Oh, I know you. You didn't want to say it. I know you. Say it.
No, I'm trying to find a good word. Give me some time because.
Okay, fine. I'll explain mine.
Okay, go.
Okay, so the setting, I don't think it was bad because it was, you know what, like, you ever been in those situations where, like, you're not really with somebody, but you do that weird thing when you're like, you almost spend a whole weekend together, but you're not even officially with that person. You're just like kind of spending time with each other. And mind you, she knew I was lying. We both knew I was lying, and it was like during sex, and you just like say it, and she said it too. We both knew we were lying to each other. Honestly, it felt great. but in the sense of like, because you both you're just lying about it.
Uh-huh.
So it was like that situation, but it wasn't like in a situation. It was like dead ass. Like I'm being sincere, like because I never been in a position. I never want to be in that position where
Yeah.
someone tells you they love you and then you just say it to say it. Fuck that. I would never want to be in that position, or even do the opposite.
Or like you're forced to say something.
Yeah, no, it was just one of those situations. So I don't think it was that fucked up. But I say the biggest lie, I guess, would be that.
Okay.
What would be yours?
I feel like what I'm still thinking because I'm like going back in time. Like I've said, like
You're like you're the biggest ever when he wasn't.
huh?
Yeah, the biggest one ever when he wasn't. He was small.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, and that wasn't.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like honestly, it's a lie, but I think it's a non-hurtful lie. Kind of like I was talking about my lie.
Yeah.
Because like we both knew it wasn't like that type of situation. Because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, even as a guy, they always say that all the time. Like, oh no, like you want to know the truth. Certain things you don't want to know the truth. Like honestly, like okay, for
well, the
instance,
truth hurts. Nobody wants to hear the
for
truth.
sure. Like what if a guy came up to you was like, yeah, I had sex, and being honest, I'm trying to hurt you, right? And he just honestly was like, yeah, sex wasn't that great, and I'm thinking about breaking up. That would hurt you.
Yeah,
That would suck.
that would really suck.
Yeah. So imagine you guys a girl being like, yo, like I like you a lot, but you're small.
You're tiny.
Actually,
Cute.
okay, but be honest. You ever been to a position where you actually saw something? You're like, dude, this is gonna be a problem. Like you're about to have sex, and you're like, dude, that's a problem.
Smells.
Oh, really?
Something that smells.
Smells?
I'm so sensitive to smells.
It happened to you?
Yes. If it's something's off, that's disgusting.
But did you say it?
No. Clearly not.
Like you didn't say anything. You were like, "Do you smell?"
No.
You're a very nice person.
I need a place in heaven.
Yeah, dead ass a place in heaven. No,
Jesus.
honestly, you should have said it. I would have been like, "Hey, yo."
I know, but I didn't want to hurt that person's
But
feelings.
you could have been like, "Yo, can you go shower?" Question: Would they came from playing basketball or something?
Soccer.
Yeah, you could have been like, "Hey, dude, you smell. You played soccer," and I think it would be more understanding. But were you young during that time?
Yeah.
Once again, the younger days.
It was
The younger days. Okay, but now at this age, you think you wouldn't say something?
Oh, I would definitely say something.
Like, yo, dude, come on.
Baby, go shower, please.
Shower twice while you're at it.
Please. Scrub well.
No, yeah, I think but things like that always kind of go back and forth though, because I think depending on the situation, you kind of feel bad sometimes, but I don't think it depends. Well, actually, I don't think it depends, but do you think it depends if it's your partner or just a random person?
With my partner, I feel like with partners you could just be more honest about.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm
if
saying.
it's somebody that doesn't matter, like they don't really matter to you, or
Yeah.
like it's like not as serious. It's like you're in a relationship, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like every relationship is different. Like the
Okay.
relationship I'm in right now, I'm so happy, so in love, super happy, and like I feel comfortable being myself. With
Okay.
old relationships, I couldn't be myself. I couldn't be honest because they would get upset,
Yeah.
or they were so sensitive, or like shit like that. Like, or they would be like, "Oh, that's weird. You know, why are you doing that? That's weird." You know.
Yeah.
So, I feel like the relationship I'm in now, like I could just be like, "Oh my god, like Alex put deodorant on," like. But
Yeah,
he's
no,
good. Like he's good.
No,
Like,
I
he
know.
doesn't
No,
stink.
you're saying. I mean, is that a bad thing though? I think honest. What you just said earlier about the whole communication thing.
Yeah, no communication.
Do you guys
is
have
key.
anything off limits?
Like, what do you mean?
Like anything in the relationship, you feel like it's a sensitive subject. We want to touch that one.
Like I'm the kind of person that I will never ask him like how many body counts you have, because it's not like
Why do women always want to know that question?
I don't want to.
No, okay.
I don't.
I'm just going from my perspective, right? As things
Please
that I've
do.
experienced.
I wanna hear.
Why do women? I've never once. I guarantee you, any of that conversation, I've never been the one to ask.
No,
Women are always one asking.
I don't want to know. I personally don't want to know because it just like
Do you think it would? You think
Okay.
you'll feel judged?
not that no, like not that I feel like I would feel judged. It's
Yeah.
more the fact that like imagining, like my imagination is so big. Like I overthink a lot. So I feel like it would
okay, I
just
get
start
you.
thinking and thinking and thinking. But the other thing too, I'm also I'm 36 years old, so I know how men think,
That's fair.
and I know men are likely to have more partners. Like it's
Yeah.
just nowadays women are wild. Like I'm gonna be honest, women are just as bad as men.
Facts.
But I know I'm not stupid either. I'm not.
Yeah.
I know he had his ratchet days.
I just actually, for instance, a good point. So, what would you consider like a high body count?
For a man,
Yeah, or for women, even because you said it yourself. I know people nowadays where you're like, nowadays people would think that's back in the day. Oh, that's a high body count. Nowadays, that's just regular schmegler type shit. Like for instance, if a girl from your, let's say from your mentality, right, from your age group, what would be the high body count for her?
a high body count. I feel like the highest is like 10.
For a girl,
For
right?
a
Right,
girl.
cool. I guarantee you, a girl right now who's 20,
Oh, she like in the hundreds and
yeah, or like easy, they're low body count, like easy, like not trying to be. And mind you, it's because like you said, women have that mentality nowadays, like the way men have it.
yes,
Things have changed.
yes, women are just like men
For
now.
sure. So I would think like nowadays, I think a high body count, like right now, let's say if you're 25, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say it'd be like 25.
Yeah,
That would be
believe
considered a
it.
high body count.
I
But if you're
believe
like 10 or 15 or even 20, that's like, oh, that's normal.
I believe it. I remember like in like it's not funny, but it's kind of funny. When I was in high school, everybody was losing their virginity,
Yes.
and I remember I was such a late bloomer, and I
Okay.
was just like, everybody's like, oh my god, like they were describing the pain or how it was.
Yeah.
It was amazing, and I'm over here lying like, yep, I lost that shit. Like,
two months ago.
yeah, like
Where's
I
that
was-
from? It was a movie that did that. Easy A, or was it?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
she
think
she makes a whole lies about how she had
But
sex.
like
Whatever.
the thing is, like it sucks because now I look back and I'm like, why did I lie? Like,
Maybe the pressure to feel
and
like you
it
fit
was,
in.
and definitely I felt like a lot of girls were pressured. Like a lot of girls were like, fuck, she already lost her V card. Like, I want to lose my V card. Like,
Yeah.
and then just the way the society is
Yeah.
and social media and like I feel like it's so much pressure on young people now. That's why I feel like a lot of women are more promiscuous. Like a lot of women are out there.
Yeah, kind of like they kind of say, you know, we're gonna take our own reins, and we'll be the one that kind of initiates now. But
Mhm.
honestly, I don't think it's a bad thing either.
No, I don't think it's terrible, but
Yeah.
it's, just, it's
I mean, don't-
definitely different.
I mean, it's different in the sense of like, obviously, like don't act like a guy in that sense. But is that a bad thing that women are like, you know what, we're gonna take it into our own hands, and we're
Mhm.
gonna be the ones that kind of like
yeah.
dictate. Oh, I want to hit that guy, that guy, that
That'd
guy,
be
that guy.
crazy. I feel like that's wild. Like, just imagine like the shoes, like, or
Yeah.
like it was just in reverse.
Do you
like,
think there's like I don't even know. Actually, do you think in partnerships or even how do I say this? Would you judge your partner if it comes to certain like sexual stuff or not really?
like how many bodies he had, or just like
Oh, not just
or
bodies.
what-
I would say like actual sexual acts. I say he was like, I like to do this. Would you actually judge him?
Yeah.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
knew it. Thank
Yes.
you. You know
Yes.
what? TT,
Yes.
Thank you. You know how many times I've had this conversation outside the podcast? Women always say, "Oh, we don't judge."
No, I'm judging.
This and that. I'm like,
I
thank
want
you.
to suck your toes.
No, but that wasn't even bad.
No,
I've
but
heard
like
worse.
there's some
No, I
nasty
have some
ones.
nasty
Oh
ass-
my god, I have some nasty ones I've heard, like some sick ass fetishes.
Like nasty ass fetishes.
Like nasty.
You really think it's nasty, or you just think because
No,
you're like,
no.
nah, it's crazy.
No. So quick.
Uh-huh.
So I know a girl and
Okay.
her cousin does OnlyFans.
Okay, cool.
And
like full on OnlyFans, like having or just like
OnlyFans stripper.
or like bikini. Oh, okay, sure.
yeah, so she does both.
So no, sex
Very-
too and everything.
She's an OnlyFans and stripper.
Well, that's not true. Well, no, I'm saying because some OnlyFans is just like, oh, there's just pictures.
Oh,
And this one's like sure having sex on
I
there.
don't look at her OnlyFans. I just
You know what? What's her name so I can do the research?
Hey.
Actually, is that cheating? That's a good question. Next one.
Mm,
Is porn / OnlyFans cheating?
okay.
No, go to your story. We'll
Okay,
do
let
that
me
next.
tell
As
my
we go.
story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so she told us one time that she was stripping.
Okay.
But she has regulars and regulars come in.
Yeah.
But this guy has like weird fetishes, like super
Oh my
weird.
god, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, so it just so happened she was on her monthly.
Oh my god.
And strippers snip the string of the tampon. And I guess she didn't snip enough of the string of the tampon. And he saw it. And he's like, oh, are you on your period? And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll just get off, because she was giving him a lap dance. And he's like, no, it's fine. But I'll give you, I think it was like $2,000 or $5,000. I don't know. But this guy had monies. And I know this. People with money are fucking weird.
That's facts.
So
I feel like the more money you have, the more fucking weird you become with certain
so
shit.
he paid her first, and he's like, "Can I have your tampon?" She looked at him like, "Really?" Like it, and it wasn't the last day. It was literally day one. So
You're the heaviest.
she's the heaviest. That's Mother Nature right there. So she was like, okay. So she decides to get a napkin. She puts the tampon on the napkins, give it to him. She's like, I don't know why. Maybe he wants to sniff it. I don't know what it is. This guy puts it in his mouth and starts chewing on
fam.
a used tampon. Gushing blood was coming out. It was like a horror thing.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
She wanted to throw up, and that was her fucking tampon. And she was like, I can't do this.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
That's the nastiest shit you've heard? Or
That's
you
the
said
nasty.
that's by far the nastiest shit.
That's nasty. I was like, that's disgusting.
No, I mean, I meant other things, not like that's crazy. Wow. What were we talking about after that? I totally forgot. We were talking about something. That's nuts.
Like, are we judging people like based on their fetish or their kinks? and
Yeah,
stuff?
or whatever. Yeah. Would you judge?
I would be honest and be like, I'm not down for that. Like, I'm like, first of all, I'm a Latina. I will never do a threesome like with my boyfriend.
What?
I will not.
Yeah, but you just throw every Latina. I feel like Latinas do threesomes.
I'm a crazy one. I'm territorial.
I feel like Latinos are so crazy. They'll be down to do it.
Okay, but I feel
but
like
then they'll probably kill the person for doing it.
yes, yes.
Like, baby, let's do it. And once you do it, you
can't.
fucking asshole. Start slapping somebody.
I can't. I would be mad.
Okay, what if your man asked you? I'm not saying Alex would. I'm not saying that. I'm not putting that on you, Alex. But let's say, let's just use a hypothetical because I don't want to use Alex, right? Because Portocito's like, dude, I never said that. But let's say you're with a boyfriend, and he came up to you and you just be honest. I want to have a threesome.
Do you want to die?
What you gonna say? That'd be your first response.
How would you like me to bury you? Like, do you want ashes or you want me to bury you 6 feet?
What if he said, okay, you know what?
No, I would be like, why? First of all, am I not satisfying you enough? Like, why?
Okay, so you would internalize it.
Yes, I would start questioning.
Gotcha.
I'm like, are you not happy? Like, is something making you unhappy? You need to spice it up because we could do something else. We don't need to do that.
Like, I'll gladly shove a dildo up your ass if you need to spice this shit up.
Okay, we got baby oil and everything.
P. Diddy style? That's crazy, dude. Doing it Diddy style
Oh
just
my
to keep
God.
the relationship alive? That's nuts.
That'd be wild.
Okay, so that one for sure is off limits. Okay, but would you judge him? Like, would you break up with him for asking that or not really?
I think I would start My problem is
You're
that
overthinker.
I would start overthinking. I think it would start bothering me.
Yeah.
That we would have to have a conversation. And I feel like if the conversation doesn't go the way I wanted to go,
Whoop his ass.
I would beat his ass and I'd probably be like, all right, bye. Like, go find your other 2 bitches.
Okay, what if he said, you know what? We can do yours first, which would be the 2 guys one, and then we do one with another girl.
I feel like that'd be weird. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a lesbian, but I feel like 2 guys that's too much. Like,
Well, the reason I ask, because, I mean, women always say, like, okay, like,
not that I would do it with like a girl. I'm just saying that's just like, imagine 2 guys, 1 girl. That's too much going on.
but that's the thing, because, I mean, as a guy, I mean, selfishly, right? When guys ask for threesomes because they think, oh, I'm going to get double the pleasure from 2 women. Well, the opposite would be that for a girl would be obviously 2 guys, right? But in that sense, you want to be like, oh, well, maybe that would be fun. Because it's like, I'm getting too focused on it. Or you feel like, dude, I'm getting too much attention. Back the fuck up.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's too much, right?
I feel like that's pretty gay. That's really gay. I was just like,
And I always said that I would never do a threesome with another dude.
no. Like,
Even if I was single, they
just
asked,
feel
like, dude, I'm
that's
not doing
kinda
this.
Gay. Like, I've heard from other guys that have done that. Like, there's like 2 guys and 1 girl, and I'm just like, you guys are fucking.
But
gay.
one after the other or both at the same time?
Like, at the same damn time.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing that.
I'm just like,
I'm not
that's
doing that.
fucking gay.
I think because I start thinking, what if,
And
like,
then-
what
and then
if
you're
one of my
you're gonna be
dick?
staring at his dick.
That's
like,
true. What if my dick like bumps into his or something? That's nuts, dude. I'm not doing that shit.
Oh my
That's nuts. No, I'm not.
god. Just play swords.
Well, play swords? Play swords? That's fucking nuts. That's funny
Oh my
though.
god.
Okay, but so you wouldn't judge. You would just more like ask questions.
Yeah, I would ask questions.
Okay, what if it's not threesomes? So he doesn't get that crazy Latino. What's other things you'd be like? All right, that's cool. You can ask that. I'm probably not down, but like you know what?
like dominatrix kind of shit? Like,
It's dominatrix.
like,
Is
you
that
know
like
the one-
Deadpool?
No, it's like the people that wear like we
Oh
call it
yeah. We're like almost like a chain
like a
to a dog.
muzzle.
I mean that's kind
That's kinda
of
fucking
it's
weird.
extreme, but you know what? It's extreme. I mean, I would never do that. I would have to be the one on the muzzle, I guess.
That's I don't.
That's like that's too
or
much.
getting
for me.
choked to like death. Like
Actual
crazy.
choke.
That's crazy.
What about slapping? Someone slaps you.
That
You
no,
get to
I'll
slap him.
slap you back.
Oh shit!
I will slap you back. No, I don't play that. I will slap you back.
Really?
Boom!
If the guy's into like slapping, you're not cool with that.
No.
So no choking, no slapping?
no slapping, no choking. That's
No threesomes.
no.
What
Mm-mm.
else? What else would be crazy?
Not.
What about spitting?
Ew.
Actually, no. Okay, what if he asks you for him to spit? You just spit on him. You still wouldn't do it? So you would judge him for sure. You would still judge him for that one too?
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Okay, what
What's
if?
wrong with you?
Okay, what
we
would be
would
the
not
last
be
one?
together. I feel like because Alex.
Okay,
and I,
that's what I'm saying. What if it was a relationship? What if it's just like a guy you're just dating?
oh, I'd judge him.
You
I'd
st-
be
you still
like,
wouldn't.
Sick.
You still
You
wouldn't.
sick.
Sick bastard.
You sick.
Yeah, but I think women have said that too. Like sometimes they look for outside because you were saying it's not really like that spicy or like it's very PG, pues.
Yeah, okay, damn, you made me sound boring. and
No.
sad.
But I'm
Like,
saying is, no, I'm saying in the sense of like, because guys would think that, because guys
okay,
would,
it's just to me. I feel like that's very extreme. Like,
Extreme,
that's-
exactly.
That
There's
means
a
I feel like
difference.
you guys have some like not you, but like I'm some men.
not you. First of all, I am not into.
weird kinks and fetishes, and I feel like if you go through their Google history,
It's crazy.
It's gonna be like anal beads up my butt. Like, how would that?
Okay,
feel?
what about that one? What if the guy says
That's
anal?
fucking weird. Like,
If a guy asks you to
up
anal-
his butt?
No. No, what the hell?
Oh my god.
Actually, that's a good one. What if he told you, yo, I want you to put a finger in my ass? That's it, right? You're over, done with? That's it?
Done.
Done. It's
Done.
over. Okay,
Done.
what if he says he wants you to lick his ass? You're also done? You didn't say done. You just judge him.
You know what comes out of that?
Okay, but you can't do that. It's the same thing with like you just did the whole period thing. So should we be giving each other
Oh
head?
my god, that's
Or even if you give a guy a head, he pees out of it. You can't really do it that way
Yeah,
either. That's
but
that.
still, I'm just
That,
like,
that gets kind of that gets kind of grayish.
I think this is ugh.
But no.
No.
But you would judge him for sure.
Like, okay, what would you do if a girl's like, "Let me pee on you"?
I've had a girl ask me if I could pee on them. I didn't do it. A golden shower? Yeah, no, that was some PG shit. That was crazy, dude. I'll be
That's
honest
some
with you.
R. Kelly shit.
No, dude, that was crazy. Okay,
Oh
but
my
obviously
God.
not R. Kelly. She was of age. She was she was actually older. Actually, I think was she older? I think she was older by a year.
Was she Latina?
Yeah, no, she was.
Oh shit.
She was. That's why I was surprised you said that Latinas with threesomes. I think they'll probably kill you. I agree with you
Okay,
that part.
Yeah, but like I'm crazy.
No, they
I'm
sorry,
territorial.
not they. It
What
was
is
one person.
What is mine is mine. I am not sharing.
That's fair. I like
And
it.
then like I'm gonna just be so mad. I couldn't even imagine that. Like imagine being there and it's her turn. I'd be like,
You jump her mid you tombstone her ass? No, so honestly, I think in that aspect I would say no, yeah. So in your scenario you asked, yeah, she was gonna pee on me, but she did ask me to do that.
that's why
I said no.
That's
And not because it's the podcast, I would give it. They know I always give it up if I'm being honest. I would just like no. Maybe I would have done it if it was like another day. Maybe I would just you know when someone asks you something and you're just like whoa.
wait.
like to-
Repeat that. I'd
Yeah,
be like,
that's the situation I was in. But I didn't judge her. I didn't stop talking to her or anything like that. But she
Yeah.
did say that. So you would judge.
I would.
If
But maybe then I am boring. I am PG.
so, if the guy said, so either way, if the guy said, "Can I pee on you?" you would judge him.
Yeah.
And if he
but
said, "Can you pee on me?" you would also judge him.
if if I don't have a jelly wait, jellyfish
You're like, if I don't have no jelly fucking sting or something, get the fuck away
I'm
from
like,
me.
what the fuck are you peeing on me? Like a dog?
Okay. No, I think that's it. Was there be another one you were saying? Well, you said the guy with the
Oh.
guy putting the thumb up his ass. Okay, what if he
Okay.
was into anal? Like not as in him, as in he would ask you. Would you judge him?
No. I
You
feel
wouldn't
like
judge him.
I feel like that is like it has to be with somebody like
You
love
trust.
and you trust. It
Facts.
can't just be with anybody. Like I
Yeah.
don't think people should just be doing it.
Doing it. Because it's
random.
personal. I've heard that
Yeah.
before too. Women have said that. Like
I feel like it's a personal thing.
yeah, girls have said that before. Like I've done it, but only with people like
Yeah.
you have to build that up. You can't just be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm gonna go out. Oh yeah, I want to get that'd be nuts.
That'd be wild.
Okay. What was the one we were talking about though?
We're
Oh,
talking about the baby.
the baby one. No, but we paused another one.
We're
But then you threw me off with that weird ass tampon one. I was like, dude, that shit.
we're
threw me the
talking
fuck.
about insecurities of relationships.
Yes.
Do you guys remember? Because I forgot.
Yeah. Do you guys remember? Hit us up right now. Ah, damn. It was one we were talking about though.
I know it was like if you're inexperienced with relationships and like in a girl's perspective and a guy's perspective, because you only told me about a guy.
Oh yeah, the girl. Do girls judge say a guy who has like let's say a low? Okay, fine. You said a high body count.
Oh, okay.
What if he has a low body count? Would you judge him?
No.
You'd
No.
be honest. You
No,
would look
I
at
would
different?
not judge him if he had low, but I wouldn't judge him if he had way more like than 20 or 50. Like I'd
Yeah.
be like, oh, you're kind of nasty out there.
Yeah, kind of out there.
Like, but I feel like that's a thing, and that's something that we have to kind of understand the way men are built. They're built like kind of like savages, like kind of like no, like I don't know what's the best word, but kind of.
I mean, you could say it. We're
like-
just built. We're wired differently.
yeah,
That's the best way to put it.
and
We're
I
wired
feel like
differently.
men just want to mate. Like men just want. It sounds like animals, but you know what I mean.
does
like,
sound like animals.
like I feel like men just go and just go have sex, like with anything and anything that walks. Because if you think about it, look at that, like going back when I used to go out and when you used to go out,
Yeah.
like guys would just settle with whatever, like whatever's there.
Yeah, that's facts.
And like it doesn't matter if they were pretty or if they were ugly, if they were skinny, fat, whatever it was, it's whatever was available. Whatever was willing to be down is men are gonna fuck it.
Do you still believe that now that women are still like that? Or you think it was more back then?
No, I think it's like that. Like I feel like men will still fuck anything. Not so much men in relationships,
Yeah.
but some men, and I just feel like, and this is just what I've seen, and
Mhm.
I've hung out with a lot of people, and a lot of people that are married, and a lot of people in relationships, single, men, women, older people, and I've noticed that and men are simple creatures.
We are simple creatures.
Like all you guys want is a meal on the table, peace, sex. 3 things. We leave them the fuck alone. We feed them, sex. That's it. And like,
and the rest will be taken care of.
and yeah, and
Yeah,
the rest
dead
is,
ass.
and that's the thing. And I feel like a lot of women complicate that a lot because women are like, we're just naturally like we're just very emotional people.
Yeah.
And I think that's something men need to understand a little bit more too, and understand and be like open minded to understand like, oh, okay, like we have needs. Like if we tell you, hey, we need to hang up that frame on that wall.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there and we just ask and you don't
Yeah.
do it and we get frustrated.
That's facts. Because it's almost like I told you once, you already told you, you heard me tell you, just do it.
yeah.
Even
So-
even if you don't do it that second, just know, don't make me ask you the second time. Maybe do it the next day,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I feel like women are a little bit different, and we're wired different. Women are meant to be loyal. Women are meant to be in a relationship, and we want obviously like now that because of society, back to society, like
Yeah.
women are different now, and both people are cheating, men and women, right?
Yeah.
But most women, I want to say at least more than half, are wired differently to be in a relationship, to be loyal to their
Yeah.
to their husband, to their boyfriend, whatever situation, even a situationship.
Well, I think now even the situation is funny. I think even nowadays you would say, I mean nowadays I think you could say that you wouldn't cheat, right? You never have or
No,
will.
no.
But you think when you were younger, you probably did have the naiveness of like trying to get even. You're like, you know what, fuck, if you cheated,
so
I'll
if
cheat
you
too.
cheat, I'm cheating, you know. But
Yeah.
like now, especially people my age,
Yeah.
like I feel like people are just settling down. people and men too. Like I see it. Like people settle down. Like, we're not as wild as before. We're not out there. But like I think when things start lacking in the relationship, that's when people start venturing off.
What is the thing? I think I've always said that before. Like people see cheating as like the ending, right? Like, oh, they cheated on me and it's over, right? Which is true. But a lot of times you have to understand that that relationship was over even before that moment.
Oh yeah.
Because there's things like I've never experienced, even through friendships or anybody, or even my own experiences, where like someone cheated. It was like, oh, things were perfect, and I don't know where they just cheated. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
There was there's always an issue within it. You seek it somewhere else as a guy or even as a girl. You know, get me?
So you know, women check out for like 6 to 4 months before.
You told me that. Can you please explain how? Can you please explain that weird shit that? Because honestly, you think men? We actually you didn't say that. You said some women say that we're complicated creatures, even though you just the way you framed it was beautiful. How simple we are. But I want to know that you were explaining to me how women can check out of a relationship, even though they've been through with them for years, and they'll be in the relationship after being checked out for a good long period of time, and just be there.
Because they're trying to find an opportunity to leave. Like it's either it could be financially, it could be another, because if they're lacking something and they just want that attention, they're looking for another man to replace that. Or they're just trying to find like, okay, you know what? I feel good enough. I took this 6 months, 4 months to really think.
Adjust everything.
Yeah, if it's nothing's changing, nothing worked, I can leave. And I believe, yeah. Women check out way before. And that's the thing.
That's fucked up for a guy's position.
Yeah, and that's why if you notice, when the breakup is done, the men go wild.
Yeah,
the
they get
men
devastated.
are feral. Like they're out there at a bar, fucking bitches or whatever the fuck they're doing to just look like they're happy.
But they're not.
But the woman, most women go silent because they're already checked out.
So they already went through those emotions of like whatever.
They already went through that. They went it 4 months, 6 months ago.
So you guys are kind of sociopathic then, in that sense. How the hell do you guys do that?
I don't know. That's why we're wired different.
Yeah, you guys are definitely wired different.
Because I'm speaking from experience. I've done that before. Like I've been in a relationship that I'm like, okay, this is not working. I'm not happy. He's not treating me right. And I'm already thinking like soon. Like,
but was your plan to get with somebody else? And since like I'll find another man, or just you know what? I just want to be able to be okay on my own, and until then, I'll be with him.
Yeah, I was trying to just be okay, being okay. This is gonna be done. Like I was talking to myself like this is gonna end soon. And you know what's crazy? Every relationship I've been in my past, I already knew was coming to an end. I was just waiting for the end, and everybody ended up breaking up with me.
And not you with them.
Yeah. And like it was just easier for them to do that. Like it sucked, but it was easier.
Yeah, it was easier. Yeah, it's fact. I've seen that before though. All right. You want to do the game already or no?
Yeah, let's do the game.
Let's do the game. You introduce the game and then I'll ask the questions. Because this was TT's idea. Obviously, it's the first time ever on the show we're gonna do this. Honestly, we should do this more often. It'll be our game every time you come on.
So we're gonna play a red flag, green flag.
Does it matter where you put it on? What side?
No. Just remember red.
I'll do this one like that. It's closer. So if we do red, we're closer. And if it's not,
perfect.
Okay, you got it?
So he's going to ask some questions, and we're going to either raise green or red. You know, if it's a red or
So it's like a scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a scenario, and in the scenario, you have to say, is this a red flag or is this a green flag?
And then we're going to explain why from a woman's perspective and from a man.
From a man's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see. This is the first one. If your new partner is still friends with their exes, is this a good sign? Because it says they've handled breakups in a very mature way. Okay, so I don't know what TT is gonna say.
Fuck no.
Should we do 3, 2, 1 or just do it in
Alright,
well, I mean,
well, we should have done 3, 2, 1.
Well, this is your game, so I guess
we're gonna do 3, 2, 1, but I'm already up.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do the green one. Just to go against you.
Really? Okay.
I mean, I could honestly see how that is,
Okay,
But
so
'cause-
how?
'cause
So
it-
explain how.
Okay. Are you sure? Because you're very passionate about the about that one. Okay, I'm gonna just say in the prompt that was, I would
Okay.
say in friendly terms. Not that you talk all the time, because I think that would be a red flag.
Mhm.
But let's say if you just pass by each other, right,
Oh,
and you see
okay,
each other,
that's different.
yeah. So I think being friendly terms, just kind of saying like, yeah, like there's no bad blood, you know.
Mhm.
And like you said, those relationships that maybe it ends bad. Not every relationship has to end bad, you know.
No, it doesn't have to end
Yeah,
bad.
and I would honestly judge a woman that I said I'm with that if she would to tell me, one example, like every relationship she was in, it ended badly, and every relationship said they treated her like shit. I would judge her like, hey, so do you not know how to choose a partner?
Oh, I didn't back then.
Mind you, I know women would be like,
I
excuse
didn't.
me, you think
I-
you think
I-
we're the problem?
No, I've had some bad
Like bad choices to the
bad
point of bad
choices,
exes, right?
bad.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
bad and ugly.
So I can see how that's a green one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I
you're
can
saying it's
see
red.
if you ended, like, if you guys ended the relationship on a good note and
Yeah.
like everything was fine, and you guys see each other in the street, why not say hi? You could be cool.
Okay.
Be civil, but being friends with an ex,
Yeah, because you're Latina, how that Latina comes
yeah,
out of you. Yeah,
I'm just like, no, that it just because the thing is, it depends on how the relationship ends. Like if the relationship ended okay, but somebody has more feelings than the other, like let's say my boyfriend is friends with his ex, right?
okay.
And let's say his ex has more feelings towards him than he did. And she's not gonna be okay seeing a new girl in her spot.
No,
Mm,
no.
absolutely not. And she's gonna just make it a problem. And that's why I feel like it's kind of hard to just have that relationship.
Do you think in relationships most people love one more than the other?
I think so. I think so. I think we can love equally, but I think especially in the beginning and at the
Oh
end.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I feel
someone
like-
does love more than the other.
Yes.
but obviously it trades off. You feel like.
Yes, it does trade off.
So right now,
A
if-
woman can learn to love a man. A
that's
woman
interesting.
can learn to love a man. A
Okay.
man falls in love like first sight, of a woman.
Okay.
But a woman can learn to love a man. Like sometimes we see a man and we're like, I don't know, like, and then we start getting to know their personalities, their traits, and like what they do, like how
they kind of win you over.
yeah. So women, so like how like arranged marriages, like
Yes.
in India and stuff like that. Actually, my shout out to my eyebrow lady. she had an arranged marriage.
Actually, my eyebrow lady also. I'm actually gonna go, dude. My shit's so nasty, but she's
I know.
also Indian. No, my shit's nasty, dude. I'm sorry. The camera can't. Yeah, sorry.
She was telling me that her arranged marriage, she met her husband the day of her wedding. And I'm like, damn. And I asked her, how does she feel about it? And she's like, you know what? Like, because it's an honor, like for my family, and it's tradition, and, we have to go by what we believe. And I'm like, okay, I respect that. But like, still, like, imagine meeting that person for the first time and not knowing what they
Yeah.
look like, how they're acting, because they could be assholes, they could beat
True.
you up, they can rape you, whatever it is. But she told me that he ended up getting really sick, like it was probably like 6 months after the wedding. They weren't really close.
But yeah, well, it takes time. Yeah.
Yeah, but he ended up getting so sick to the point that he had to go to the hospital. Like he was like almost dying. I don't remember what he had,
Yeah.
but she started taking care of him. Like she started like kind of like not motherly, like, but she was just
But
being
nurturing.
very
Yeah.
nurturing, very caring. She was very worried about him, and
That helped her
he's-
love grow.
Yes, and he saw that, and he saw like, damn, she really cared about me, because she could have just.
Well, I mean, it is. I mean,
She could've just waited for me to die.
I mean, in the Western side, right? We're very like, no, you have to choose your own marriage. But let's say in a hypothetical situation, which is the way it is done, like back in the days, a lot of times, different countries. I mean, I would think you would trust your parents to choose the right partner for you, right?
But some people choose for money.
That's true too. That's also a problem.
Yeah. So so her case, it was about money.
he had the money.
He had the money.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So his family was rich, and they weren't.
So it was more like opportunistic.
Yeah. So, but she started taking care of him, and like they end up falling in love, and
Okay.
2 kids in, and
She's
they're
happy
happy.
now. Okay. All right. Let's do the next question. The next question is not sharing your location Everyone is entitled to that level of privacy, and it's very weird for someone to want to know your partner's location 24/7. Is that a red flag or a green flag? In 3, 2, 1. Hey! What the hell? I thought you were gonna be the opposite. Okay, you wanna go? You go first on this one.
About like just like like with sharing.
So if your
location,
partner wants to share locations 24/7,
I feel like that can become very toxic
okay,
because I feel like people just start getting obsessed on like, okay, he's not answering or she's not answering. Let me see where she's at.
yeah,
Let me see where she's at. Okay, and then if it's not with the phone, like where she's at, you get bored. And you're like, where's she at? Why is she there? Why didn't she tell me? Like, and I think people just get too
it's
obsessed.
because it just adds on and on and on.
And I feel like it becomes an obsession more
Yeah.
than like a concern. Like, you know how people use like, oh, it's because I want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
No, I think it becomes an obsession.
Question: do you think that would change whether you live with the person or don't with the person, or you still think it's weird regardless?
I think it's weird regardless. The only time I would share like my location with my partner, like
Yeah.
let's say we go on vacation and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go out for a run. And
Yeah, for sure.
you know,
sure.
like let me just share my location.
Yeah.
But I will turn it off as soon as I get back. Like
Okay.
I don't see why you need my location the whole time.
Okay.
And then I just feel like it just becomes an issue. And then
I was gonna ask this because I think it's more of a red flag if you're not together. Like if you live together, it's kind of like okay, like let's say because the ETA, you know where they're coming. Let's say you're cooking this and that.
yeah.
Or like you said, walks, things like that, because you're kind of like always on about. I don't think it's that really weird. And plus, also too, I noticed that too when you have that situation too, you don't really check it. It's just more for like those type of situations, you know. Now, if it's like that type of thing where they're always asking you where you are, so they want to know, then it becomes weird.
Yeah, but
Like, why are you?
But I feel like that's where the insecurities come in, and I feel
And
like
I think that's the bigger conversation that you should have. That it shouldn't be like because I say it all the time. When someone wants to cheat, you're gonna find a way to cheat.
you're gonna find a way anyway.
You'll find any way. You'll leave
Like-
your phone there somewhere or
Yeah.
whatever. So you're gonna find a way to cheat.
Like I know a guy and him and his wife share locations, and they have because where he works, he has to drop off equipment, and
Yeah.
he was by a hotel, and he had to FaceTime his wife. He's like, "Look, I'm in my car. Like I'm not in the hotel."
Yeah.
Like now it's insecurity.
Yeah,
now
see,
you're
but-
panicking. Now you're stressing out. I feel like it's just
That's too much.
It's too much.
Okay. If a guy or a girl,
Uh-huh.
next question is if a guy or a girl has too many friends of the opposite sex, is that a red flag or a green flag? 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I think it depends on the scenario, right? But,
Yeah, I think
okay.
it depends on the scenario.
Yes.
Because I actually grew up with a bunch of guy friends. Like
So you're a walking red flag. Got it. Okay. On next week's show, we're gonna.
No, actually, you know what's funny? Okay, like remember Monica's wedding, and you know how I was sitting at the table with you, Jonathan, Ulysses, and your dad.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's the
Imani and
that's
them,
the night that I met Alex.
Oh
and
yes, trust me. I vividly remember Alex how you met him.
So
Shout out to Alex.
Yeah. So his thing, him seeing me on the table with you guys, he assumed that I was in a relationship with one of you guys.
Yeah, no, he did tell me that one time.
But we're all friends. Like we all knew each other, and like we're all cool with each other. Like
Yeah.
And like I personally never saw any of my guy friends in a sexual manner.
Yeah.
But I always felt more comfortable with guy friends. And the reason why, and I'm going to tell you, is because girls are catty.
Yeah.
Girls are bad. Like, I never
Yeah.
had that many girlfriends. Like,
Yeah.
I have a handful of girlfriends.
Like, would you say less than 5 in one hand? Like, you put them
Yeah,
less than
like
one
I
hand?
could put in one hand or maybe like two hands, right?
Okay.
But like the thing is, like, all my life I was very sporty. I was a tomboy. I was around boys. I never was into makeup. I was never really into clothes like that.
You didn't
Like,
tell me that when you were younger.
yeah, so I was just I was always around boys. So I don't know, like it's not that I thought I was a boy or anything.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just more like I felt comfortable and I didn't like the drama that girls had or started. It just kind of gave me anxiety. So I
Yeah.
just felt more.
But you know what's funny? I feel like the more you describe it, I guess I could see the red flag in it. Because I do agree with you. I do judge in the sense of like, you should be able to have like the opposite sex
Uh-huh.
of friends because like mind you, like sometimes not because they're like your go-to when something goes wrong, you can talk to them, but it's just kind of like that thing where it's kind of like I don't know, like I don't know, like I think as a girl, if you know a guy who has like a couple of friends that are girls, you kind of know, oh, okay, like he's clearly like makes women comfortable enough where he's not weird. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You might think like, damn, dude, like no girl wants to be around you. There's that perspective too.
Mm-hmm.
And as a guy or for a girl, it's kind of like, but this is the problem too. And I will say this is a problem, and I'll put this on guys. Guys ruin guys ruin a lot of these situations because they pretend to want to be friends with women, and then at any first opportunity try to have sex with them,
Yes.
and that's the problem.
Yes.
And I will gladly always put that.
No,
Not even gladly, I will 100%.
agree.
Not I'm trying to be all like the guys like oh fuck man trying to like get women's opinion or like their applause. Not that. It's that a lot of you men are a bunch of bitches and just can't say yo I like you, and if because the fear of rejection we're talking about
Yeah.
earlier, and I can just be like hey you know what I like you I think you're cute let's go out so I get to know you better right, and yeah and maybe she says no and that does suck and it hurts right, but it's cool. The way you get better at even getting with the game, like you said, the whole non-experience
Yeah.
in life is just you got to keep trying, right? A lot of guys won't say that. They'd rather be friends with you and slowly hoping one day that it's gonna change this and that. And I think that is definitely on guys more than it is on women.
And that's actually happened. That's happened a lot, you know.
A lot to you?
That actually happened to me one time, and this was high school. I had a guy friend, and we were super close. We were hanging out all the time, and then it's the moment that I got into college and I got a little older. I started doing my hair. I started doing makeup.
Yeah.
I started trying.
Like trying, yeah.
You know.
You became more girly girl. That makes sense.
Yes. So then eventually, like, I started noticing that it was more like felt like he was trying to be with me, like trying to
Mm.
pursue me. And but the thing is, from the beginning of every friendship I have with guys, I think I make it clear that I see people. I don't need to tell you guys, but
It's
like
pretty
with some-
obvious.
yeah, it's obvious that I see you guys as my friends, you know,
Yeah.
my guy friends, and respect that. Like if I'm not throwing myself at you or I'm not doing, I don't want that. I want
Yeah.
a genuine like.
So you would
friendship.
throw yourself at them if you feel like, you know
No,
what?
no, but I'm just like, you know what I mean?
No, I know what you
But-
mean.
So that friendship ended because I
Yeah.
told him from the beginning, I only saw you as a friend. I told you I only see you as
Yeah.
a friend, and you keep going. Like now you're
Disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
Because it's once it says no, you kind of like, all right,
Because
bro.
then
Like,
it's like, did you even see me as a friend, or were you just
no,
trying?
I would guarantee that person didn't. He was just
No.
trying to hoping that one day you would wake up and see him for the great friend that he
Hell
is.
no.
All right, we have two left. Okay.
Yeah.
Is moving too fast sexually a red flag or a green flag? Okay, 3, 2, 1. You agree?
I think it's bad. I think it's not a good thing because I feel like the moment you move fast sexually with somebody and it's somebody that you potentially want to see a relationship in, I feel like you throw the whole getting to know that person. Like
So you would say that sex does change the relationship?
yes, I think it does.
Or the dynamic, I would say.
I
better.
think it does change it. Like I feel like okay, now I already got her. Like now we're just gonna continue doing what we're doing and just kind of go with the flow instead of actually genuinely like, hey, I want to know the likes, the things that you dislike, or like simple things. It's just simple things that getting to know people when you're starting a relationship.
Yeah.
I think that ruins that. I think it goes out the window.
Okay.
I really do.
What's the longest you ever gone in a relationship where you're like, you know what, we're not gonna have sex at all?
Mm,
And did it affect that relationship with that person?
the longest
Yeah.
I've done, I think it's like almost 6 months. But
Could you tell that person was kind of like getting over it?
yeah,
Like,
he was getting over it. Like he did not want to like. He
Yeah.
was like very frustrated, and like it just that relationship ended very poor.
very cool party. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I feel like it does ruin a lot.
It does. Because the dynamic will always change.
Yeah.
And that kind of makes you go through a loop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last but not least, oversharing in a relationship. Oh, sorry, not a relationship. Oversharing in the beginning. Once again, the whole dating, we getting to know somebody. If that person's oversharing since the beginning.
Like
That-
oversharing, like in the what? Like
In general, let's say things about their life personally, maybe
Okay.
sexually, maybe friendship wise, other relationships, everything. Like
Okay.
oversharing. The definition of oversharing, like pretty much like people say like when I'm an open book.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. From a guy. You're giving the girl perspective, right? So as a guy, he's oversharing with you, and as a girl, she's oversharing with me.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Both.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do mine because mine's more like one side. I would say I think because I've always been that person that people go to with their problems. I've also noticed how that's also a bad thing, by the way.
Same.
Yeah, don't do that.
High five.
High five. Which do we have a button for that? Do we have a applause for us? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would say it's like if I am able to talk to that person, because it's been the opposite too. Like don't get me wrong, like where I try to talk to a girl and like it just not, we're not really like vibing, if that makes sense. It's just kind of like every conversation goes short. But if I'm able to like get you comfortable enough where you start telling me like a lot of things about yourself, I think it's a good thing. Clearly, like we have something going on there that is it's allowing you to feel comfortable. But it is a tricky situation, like I said before, where I don't feel it's more like me making you feel comfortable. You just start to kind of like burning things out. Maybe when you should, I'll be like, okay, maybe that is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Right? But for the most part, I think it's a good thing. Like the fact that you feel so comfortable, you're able to tell me these things. So I would consider a green flag.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I think it's good, like when people are honest from the beginning,
Yes.
because then it from the beginning you can make that decision, like, hey, do I want to still pursue that? Because I would much rather somebody just be honest with me, like honest to a point, like because sometimes I feel like people say way too much, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's a little too much.
yeah, but like when you're just like, hey, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for. I went through this and this and this, and like I don't want to repeat that. Like then I respect that. Like I know what you're looking for. I know what you want, what your dislikes and stuff like that. So I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay is when you say like weird things and it's just like, oh, like oh, that's too much. Like I don't
But
care.
you think like,
I don't care what you did at Cancun in 2016.
Yeah. Well, it goes back to even like, oh, like what's your body count? Like, brother, you're
Yeah,
oversharing
like I
up to
don't.
that.
Yeah, I don't want.
What if it's like past things that they've gone through in childhood? Do you think that's still too much sometimes too?
I think it's okay because that shows that you're comfortable and that person makes you feel safe. It's just depending on the person that's hearing this. Are you okay with that? Because the thing is, it could be very difficult to hear. Maybe
Facts.
you haven't been through something that they went through and you just don't understand. And because sometimes people just want you to hear. Listen, just listen. But
yeah, I've had that trouble before. Sometimes,
but some people just don't understand to just listen. Like just hear them out.
Yeah.
Like because
don't say
sometimes
anything. Just straight up
don't
listen.
say anything. Just listen. And I'm pretty good at that. Like when people vent to me, because some people just want to talk, and that's totally fine because sometimes they hear what they're saying, and then they answer their own questions.
You kind of let them almost like you kind of guide them. You might be a therapist on the low, maybe. You should charge people.
I know. But the thing is, what's crazy is like people would tell me, and I do remember, I do pay attention, I do remember, but sometimes I don't really like to say anything because like it's not that I'm judging you or I'm not I until you ask me for my opinion, I'll give you my opinion, but I will never give it if you don't ask. So that's why I think I'm a good listener.
Yeah.
But then I also let you yap and yap and yap and yap until you actually listen to yourself.
You almost like ask questions with the questions, kind of get them like, but why do you feel that way? That's not bad, actually. Good job. All right, guys, that was the ending of our flag. What do you want to call this game? You invented
red
this
flag,
game.
green flag.
What you want to call it? Red flag, green flag?
Yeah. Or toxic and non-toxic.
Give TT a round of applause for producing this segment of the show. I did like it, though. It was nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, no, hold it. That one. Okay. All right. Not bad, huh? Let me see. Is there anything you guys you want to talk about, or do you pretty much want to wrap it up?
I think we're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
We're getting on that one? Because, I was thinking, because we were going to do that, supposedly, that topic of the... Which one era? Que era de la... The one I did with Shaq on TikTok? It was going to be the whole, the cheating, like different type of cheaters.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one.
That one's a good
That
one.
was a great one, actually. But we'll say that one for the
Yes,
next podcast.
let's save that for him.
Even though TT will be back,
I'll
because
be
she's going to be back in, I would say less than a month.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely be back. But this is definitely TT's second episode officially.
Woo woo.
Third episode, we included when she was talking in. How was it? Was it nervous? Not really, right?
No,
It's easier, right?
It's so good. It feels
Yeah,
so
I feel like
comfortable.
that. Yeah, thank you.
I like it. It's chill.
It's a
I
vibe.
love the lights, the vibes.
I know. We're still need to change the. I'm telling Edith I need to change the camera. I'm trying to do like a whole different setup because the camera gets like more closed in. But no, we're gonna keep building it.
Thank you, Edith.
Yes, thank you, our producer of the show. Once again, this is episode 47 of the Jovany Ventura Show. I am Jovany Ventura, obviously your host. My guest this week was TT. She will be back very soon. And we are out. See you guys later.
Bye.